I'm Keir Dawson from Gaming Intelligence. I'm with Rosaire here with Delasport. You just launched this new Betiator product this week at ICE. Can you tell us about this new product?
Sure. So basically, as you just said, it's the first crash game in sports. Everyone talks about innovation and this and that, but they innovate on content. What we do is we're innovating on player experience, customer journey. So what we've done with the Betiator, it is basically tied directly to an action happening in the game. We're getting the emotional aspect out of the player to make sure to cash out before an action happens. Different markets, we're currently starting with football, with goals, we're then expanding to basketball and then NFL. It's a visual reflection of the movement of the odds, but keeping obviously the player more engaged, keeping them coming to the brand, and we have massive interest. So let's see how it goes.
Okay, so can you give us an example of what the game involves? Like for football, for example, is it like with the next goal scored?
So let's say there's a match between Real Madrid and Barcelona, and I bet on the over. So as time goes by, the over is going to increase. So the Betiator is reflecting the increase in the odd, while giving, of course, a visual presentation to the player, keeping them engaged. So the player needs to cash out before a goal happens. This is tied to different actions.
Okay.
We will expand it then to different actions in the matches, like the next throw-in, the next foul within the next 5 minutes. So it's micro betting in a way, fast markets, and keeping the adrenaline high of the players. And obviously when there's a market stop, a bet stop, suspension of markets, the cash out is definitely blocked, so it's working in all fairness.
And do you think Betiator works better for certain sports, or do you think actually it will be very good for any sport?
I believe it will be very efficient for all sports. Then depends what approach you want to take, but basketball, again, fast markets, football, table tennis, moving on, tennis.
And it's gone live with operators in all regions, like in South America,
we're currently rolling it out to some of our partners.
Yeah.
Our goal is to supply it as a standalone, not only with the sportsbook frame itself. Even if the sportsbook is their own, they get it from another provider. So
yeah, so they don't need to have the Delasport platform necessarily.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. And obviously, with the World Cup coming, this summer, I guess it's a good product to kind of introduce that and to be ready by then.
Ending January, operators will start panicking, the ones that do not have sportsbook. It's time to have sportsbook, World Cup is coming. But apart from the Betiator, which obviously, as I said, caused a lot of buzz and people love it, we do have a lot of other innovative products that will help our partners for the World Cup. The real struggle starts after the final whistle for the operators, because we all know that acquisition is slightly easier than retaining the players. So most of our products, most of our tools, the way we work, are focused on retaining the players. Some other things like the My Event Builder, for example, where we take it a step further and give the ability to the player to create their own content. So there's a match between Milan Juve and parallel City United. I want to create a match between Milan and City. So all of this, plus the combos, Combo 360, the My Combo, the missions, the gamification, it's all focused on making sure we retain the players as much as we can. And ultimately, these things are connected to two main things. These tools, these new ways of betting, the player LTV, the lifetime value of the player, and the margin, the double-digit margin in sports consistently month in, month out.
Yeah. I mean, Delasport's becoming a bit more renowned now for these innovations. I think obviously your operator partners, they must really appreciate this, like especially with these World Cup and the big events coming.
They do. I mean, a lot of people use innovation as a buzzword. Now we have the AI as a buzzword. We're always having some, but the truth is that innovation has to be done on players' emotions, on players' experiences, on the customer journey. Our main goal, as you know, is for our partners to do well. So all these engagement tools can actually make massive differences in revenue, and audience, and customers, and traffic. So all of this combined is the cherry on the cake. Is all the toppings on top of a fully complete sportsbook.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I look forward to giving it a go. But yeah, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you.